Okay, welcome today. We are looking today at something I've been wanting to do for a while, and this is the i3-7100U processor. This is a laptop processor, and on Black Friday, I've just picked up a laptop for £350 with this processor in it. This is a fairly new processor. Intel haven't released it that long. You won't find that many games with it yet. Sorry, not games. That many units with it yet, so laptops and all that. But what's really interesting about here is the performance that comes with it. So what you're seeing here on the screen is Dirt Showdown. I picked up this game 99p in the sale. I was like, it's really impossible to pass up. I think it's a 2012 game, I want to say, and it's pretty good at showcasing games. It shows what processors are actually capable of. So to start off with, we are just showing the benchmark, and you might see 30 frames per second here and go, that's a bit low. But let me tell you something. We are actually also, at the same time as this, using the Xbox DVR system, so the one that's built into Windows 10, to record this at the same time. So all of this, and also ignore that bloody mouse cursor, I've just seen it. What a twat I was. So yeah, back to my point. We are running the benchmark of Dirt Showdown. It's pretty good. And this system actually has the Intel HD 620, I want to say. The Intel HD 620, sorry, graphics to it, which is quite an interesting one. Before this video, I would have said Intel HD graphics, what a pile of shit. But every time I get a new system, I have to. It's almost impossible not to put Steam on it and just give it a little whirl around to see what it can do. And I was so surprised. I was pleasantly surprised. So you can see their average FPS, it says 38, minimum 29.6, so near 30. The fact that you can get through this recording and playing and only getting through 30 and going to 30 is pretty phenomenal without any dedicated graphics on the system. So what we're going to do here is actually take the controls and we're going to go into a joyride. Joyride is just single player driving around, and we're going to see how it performs there. And then after that, we are going to take it up another notch, and we're going to add AI, and we're going to go into a full race. So we'll be recording, and we'll have an AI race. That's a couple different processes to perform. So here you can see it's 40 when you just stand in there. It's 42. But what I can tell you, and what's really interesting, is this system, when not recording, so if you just wanted to actually just have a normal computer to just mess around on, so this was 350, and it also locks this game at 60 frames a second. Now, I'm not showing you it because I'm recording at the same time, but 60 frames per second when you're just playing is pretty phenomenal, and that's on all fronts. Maybe 58, 59, 60 at some point, but it will always play at 60, which is pretty awesome. So what we're going to do now is we're going to back out, and we're going to go do what I said here. We're going to go into a showdown race, and we are going to get some AI to go along with the game. So recording AI all at once. We're going to see how it performs, but I can tell you again, it's another shocking performance. It's a pretty great performance here from Intel HD. The whole thing has shocked me. I keep saying, how crazy is this? This whole bloody system is able to run this game at 60 frames per second without a hitch. And this is a £350 laptop. Some of you might be saying, yeah, but that was in the sale. Even so, I picked up a system for £350. That's crazy. My last year, no, it would have been about 3 years ago now, I picked up or 2 years, sorry. I picked up a 4th gen i3 laptop. And again, it was just for work and all that, and you want to put it for its paces, you want to see what it can do. And that was no way near to this level. That was nothing on par with this. And just to mention, this is a 2.4 gigahertz processor here, and whilst it's a dual core, it acts like it's got 4 cores, which some people see it and they go, no thanks. It's pretty top notch. The i3 has the same graphics as the i5 and the i7 in this case. And there's a great channel, and I think his name's Brew Computing or something, BRUE. And he's doing a similar thing here where he's showcasing these. And they are top notch. So here we go. This is just the start of the race, and you're going to take the reins in a second, and we're going to showcase what it can actually do in the AI. But it's still loading all the AI, and it's at 30 frames a second here, and it's very capable. So here you go. You're taking the reins here, and it's that first initial dip. But that's absolutely fine. The way I see it is, I played the 360 an awful long time. The 360 does not play half the games at 30 frames a second. If you've ever looked at them, they are a blubbering, stuttering mess. So 30 frames per second to me is perfect. 60 frames per second, which is what it will play when not recording, is even better. That's just icing on the cake. That is absolutely amazing to me. It's mind-blowing. So let me talk you through here. We've got 40 seconds left of the video. I'm doing this after. So a couple games we'll be checking out after: Skyrim, Paladins, CSGO. We'll be looking at a couple of these as we go along, just to really get an idea of how well this thing can cope. And I can tell you now, as a spoiler alert, it does a pretty bloody good job. Now bear in mind, yes, some settings will be dropped to low, some will stay at medium, etc, etc. It's still an awesome job, and I will do the same as well. I will explain to you how some systems do off recording and on. But that's it for this video. Thank you. I'm out of here. Peace.